gather round your TV set, put on your masks, and watch.
Honey, don't get too close. You'll ruin your eyes.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Homebody in the house. And it's Halloween. And it's going to be an especially spooktacular one. I invite you inside of my personal house of horrors to run back a cult classic. The shape known as Michael Myers stepped onto the scene and became an instant phenomenon that still has us looking over our shoulder every Halloween night. His impact and influence is so strong that he is truly the slasher that won't die. A scary story that is so good that he has walked through every phase a slasher franchise can go through. He's returned, been remade, and rebooted. But what Deborah Hill and John Carpenter first envisioned for Halloween night wasn't all about Mike. The plan was to create an anthology that would be a different Halloween story each film. There was only a glimpse of what could have been, with a film that was too different, too strange, and maybe too ahead of its time. So for tonight's Halloween, prepare for the season of the witch. The story follows Dr. Daniel Chalice, when late one night a man is brought to the hospital in distress, clutching a Halloween mask like, "They're going to kill us." If that wasn't enough to freak him out, other strange occurrences begin to happen that drive Dr. Chalice to figure out exactly what is going on. His personal investigation takes place during the days leading up to Halloween. Will he get down to the bottom of what's going on in time, let alone survive? Right from the jump, the atmosphere is thick with the same Carpenter vibe. Nothing sets the tone better than a blue night, vacant roads, and eerie scents. But quickly we see that the film is taking a different tone. Once Chalice starts to investigate, we see that this is more of a paranoid conspiracy type of horror. It's a slow burn that when you figure out one answer, it introduces new questions. It's a different kind of thrill ride that departs from ever trying to be anything like its predecessor. The screenplay, written by Tommy Lee Wallace and co-written by John Carpenter, expands the feel of what was created with the first Halloween, but delves into exploring different kinds of horror. There are plenty of similar motifs in this film. Slow walkers, Halloween masks, quiet kills, but repackaged and presented in a totally different way. While Michael's classic white mask might be a scary sight, what lies behind the mask in this film is a whole different kind of nightmare.
I don't know what the hell is going on.
Chalice's investigations lead him down plenty twists and turns, confronting many different types of strange situations. There are many different things at play: the strange men, the mask, the mysterious town he is led to, and much more. He doesn't even realize he is turned up in his own Resident Evil adventure, but he's determined and he takes it all in stride. Chalice as a character played by Tom Atkins is an interesting kind of protagonist to follow in this story. He's not as vulnerable as the teenage Laurie, but he is always overwhelmed by horrors he doesn't know he's getting himself into. But for being portrayed as an everyman, Chalice is pretty cool. For a doctor, he makes a pretty good investigator. And even when he's in a pinch, he's quick to get his way out. And even in the midst of all the spooky stuff going down, he's gonna find time to charm the ladies.
Maybe I ought to get another room.
That would look sort of suspicious, wouldn't it?
What I mean is, if you'd feel more comfortable, I could sleep in the car. Be better in this floor anyway.
Where do you want to sleep, Dr. Chalice?
That's a dumb question, Miss Grimbridge.
Alright, I see what you're doing. These moments add a little more humor to the film, but don't be mistaken, there's plenty of gruesome moments here. Chalice is reminded of time running out by the Halloween jingle for the mask commercial playing on TVs everywhere he turns. It only gets more eerie the deeper he goes down this rabbit hole. The meta-commentary on Halloween festivities is clear, but it's clever to make the horror about what's in our face and what we're used to. Witches, monsters, skeletons, all were once scary, have turned playful. So what if the celebration of what's scary itself is where the deeper horror is hidden? But what is also eerie about it all is to see how effective the television is as a vessel of control, targeting kids to participate watching on Halloween night. This is back in the 80s, so imagine the same kind of thing today, where screens are everywhere, even with us at all times. It makes for a horror that feels inescapable. And now the media's power of influence is so powerful that now we are actively aware of it and play into it as a part of our daily lives.
Hey, Charlie, can we have another station?
The film itself is dated by its technology, a product of its time, but it makes it very interesting to wonder how similar ideas would be explored today. Halloween 3 is a very, very different film from its original. I can see how people at the time might have been thrown off, But today, when there's 12 Michael Myers to choose from, Season of the Witch can be kind of refreshing. Without a direct comparison, it is a fun, campy, paranoid mystery that blends genre elements while also staying rich in that signature Halloween atmosphere. So for tonight, put on your mask and peep this forgotten Halloween treat. Have you already peeped Halloween 3 Season of the Witch? What part made you jump? Do you wish the franchise would return to an anthology? Tell me what you think. And for more coming soon, peep the links. You know where I'll be.